I've personally researched and tested every music subscription service I could find to definitively answer the question I've seen asked on the internet time and time again: what is the best music service for YouTubers or content creators? There are so many options out there, and it can be overwhelming to determine which one is right for you. So I created a point system to compare each of these services across different categories like pricing, licensing, finding niche music, customizing tracks, and everything in between to bring you the ultimate showdown. I'll share the overall winner as well as some runner-up awards for most affordable and best value for money, with a special mention for the best AI music generator. All the links, discount codes, and free months are in the description down below. So let's go ahead and find the right music subscription service for you, and we'll start with pricing. Each service has different options when it comes to what's included, whether it's paid monthly or annually, which makes it difficult to compare apples with apples. But I've based my comparison for each one on the plan that I would choose if I was in the market for a new service, which means I want the following criteria: unlimited downloads, I want to have rights to use music on my own YouTube channel as well as for clients or brands, and I always pay annually to get the discount instead of paying on a month-to-month basis. This is because I will never just need music for 1 month, personally. With prices ranging from $99 to $1,099.89 for a year, I assigned 15 points for the cheapest option, all the way down to 1 point for the most expensive option. It's important to remember that this is based on being able to use the music on YouTube as well as for clients. So if you just want to use the music on your own personal YouTube channel and not for brands or clients, then some of these services have cheaper options. If you're a small YouTube creator, I think it's really important to still have the ability to use the music for client or brand ads if you want to, because it opens up additional ways for you to monetize your content if the brand wants to use your video on their channel or on social media, for example. So that's why I'm comparing the prices this way. After the first round, we have Audio at the top, with Filmstro and Upbeat in second and third place. Audio's Pro plan costs $99 per year, and it looks like it's currently on sale, but they also offer a lifetime plan that you only pay for once and get access to their library even when new music is added. So that could be a great option if you're not a fan of subscriptions. Filmstro's Pro plan works out to $124 per year, and you can even go as low as $49 per year if you're a small YouTuber who doesn't need the license to cover client work. Upbeat's business plan is $179.88 per year, and that covers client content, but you can also go as low as $66.99 per year just for YouTube. Next up, I compared the number of tracks. This might sound like a strange one to compare, but when you've searched for music as many times as I have over the years, you start to feel like you're running out of music. So having a large library of music to choose from is a huge plus. Not all of the sites gave exact sizes of their collections, but many keep adding new music weekly or monthly. So for those, I had to do some estimating, and for all the ones that didn't have much information or didn't seem to have a large library, I gave them 0, and after that, the rest got 1 point from the smallest library all the way up to 10 points for the largest library. After the second round, we have Audio Hero in first place, followed by Envato Elements in second, and then Audio in third. Next up, I compared how easy it is to search for tracks, how well the various filters work to help you find music, and any unique features that make the user experience better. For example, many of the sites like Epidemic Sound offer the ability to download stems so that you can control the various instruments independently. Most sites like Artlist offer the ability to search for similar tracks when you found a song you like. Sites like Filmstro allow you to customize the mix between instruments before downloading the track. And Licked is the only one that offers mainstream tracks from famous artists like Linkin Park and hundreds of others. Some of them allow you to search by pasting in a YouTube or Spotify link like Track Club does. Soundstripe and Upbeat all offer AI music searches where you can describe your video and the AI will find appropriate music for you. I rated how easy it was to search for and filter music, and then I gave each useful feature a bonus point. Based on that, I ranked them and assigned them points from 1 to 15. There were some ties, but the results after the third round ended with Envato Elements in first place, Filmstro in second, and Audio in third place. Sometimes I find myself looking for very specific types of music, like Spanish guitar for a Spain vlog, or Western music for a client's road trip video through Wyoming. These more unique searches don't happen every day, but I like to know whichever library I choose, I'm covered for all kinds of music that I might need when I need it. So I conducted multiple searches and assigned points from 1 to 5 depending on how good the results were for each site. After round 4, we have Envato Elements in first place, Filmstro in second, and Soundstripe in third place. Next up, I compared licensing. While I only looked at music services that offered YouTube monetization and covered commercial work for clients, what I considered for this comparison was how easy the licensing worked. In some cases, you have to whitelist a channel. Some are just totally royalty-free and don't require any sort of clearance on your part. One that stood out here though is Envato Elements. They have a pretty detailed breakdown of how their licensing works, but sometimes the license on a track changes, and I've had clients come back a year after the video is done saying they now have a copyright claim, not to be confused with a copyright strike, on YouTube, and the video is no longer monetized. I have to go unarchive that project, find the track, find the license, and then send that license file to the client so that they can manually clear it themselves on YouTube. That's a real pain. So Envato got 0 points and the rest got points up to 5 points depending on how easy the licensing is to manage. After round 5, we have Filmstro in first place, Soundstripe in a close second, and Epidemic Sound in a close third. Next, I compared the extra bonuses each site offers, and they all got 1 point each for offering sound effects, footage, video templates, text to AI voiceover, etc. They also lost a point if any of these extras cost more and were not already part of the plan I compared when I did the pricing. After round 6, we had a 4-way tie between Artlist, Envato Elements, Filmstro, and Soundstripe, followed by Epidemic Sound and Audio. Lastly, based on my personal experience using each site, the music in terms of overall quality, and what I thought of the user experience and ease of use, I ranked each one out of 5 based on how likely I would be to recommend them to someone else. After the final round, Artlist was in the top spot, followed by Soundstripe and Epidemic Sound in second, and then tied for third was Envato Elements and Filmstro. So Artlist is our overall winner in the showdown, and there are multiple plans here depending on your needs. You have a really affordable option with music and sound effects only, but also an option with all of the extras, possibly making it the only subscription you need. But in all honesty, you can't really go wrong with any of these options. They're all solid choices. So it's up to you to have a look at them and decide what would work best for you. Here are our runner-up awards. For the most affordable award, you have the Upbeat free plan. For some people, if you're not creating content for clients and only for your own personal YouTube channel, the 3 tracks per month limit might be enough. The Best Value for Money award goes to Filmstro, which currently has a great deal, and you can get it for $49 for a full year. Lastly, a special mention for the best AI music generator has to go to Mix Audio. Now, I didn't compare all the AI music generators in this comparison because they were quite difficult to compare to the traditional music subscription services, but there are a bunch of AI generated music websites out there, and Mix Audio works really well. So you're able to generate a wide variety of different kinds of music, customize the stems, and use the music for commercial work, all for only $155.88 per year. Looking at the results one last time, I hope that the showdown between all of these different music services has helped you to make a decision on which one is right for you. I'd love to know which one you're considering signing up for, so let me know down in the comments below. A quick disclaimer, these prices were accurate at the time of making this video, but it's best to click on the links down below to see what the current prices are. Also, some of the links have discount codes or free months, so look out for that. For the sake of being transparent, I have worked with some of these brands in the past as sponsors or as an affiliate, and I did this comparison as honestly and as fairly as I could. No one paid me to do it, and I approached this as unbiased as possible. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.